Hi guys, I'm Rob and welcome back to Rob's Model Cars. Well, today I've got another brand new model review for you guys, and what I have today is the Peako Pagani Zonda Monza. Now this is Pagani's only race car that they ever produced. There was a few privateers around the world that actually further modified the Pagani Monza into the GR spec. But this is pretty much the model based on the real Pagani Monza in silver with blue highlights. Now, we reviewed a heap of Peako models before. They just come in this plain charcoal box with a little label on the end saying what model is inside. If we lift the lid off, it has a piece of foam that protects the clear dust cover from any scratches. And this is the model that we're going to review today. So this is the brand new Peako Pagani Zonda Monza. Now, if you have a look on Google and have a look at pictures of this car, this is a really good replica of the real car, and I think Peako's done a fantastic job yet again on another Zonda that we've really been waiting to collect. So if you're a huge Pagani fan like me and a collector of their model cars, this is an absolute must for the collection. And even if you just collect very well-known race cars, this is definitely one for the collection as well. Now, before we get this out and put it on the turntable and have a closer look at it, huge thank you to Peako Models for sending me this model to review. If you want to find out anything about Peako Models, I'll put links in the description to their web store. And it also has a distribution list of retailers around the world that sell Peako models. One of my favourite ones in Europe for you guys over that way is Car Models in Austria. They are actually a authorised Peako dealer. But for anyone else around the world, just go onto their website, click on the distribution button, and it'll bring up all the retailers. You can find these on eBay as well, but you'll usually pay a bit more because of the eBay fees. So anyway, let's get this out, put it on the turntable, and have a closer look at this stunning new Peako Pagani Zonda Monza. Now, before we go too far into this review, I just want to mention that this comes in 3 different other colours as well. It comes in a flash pink, a full purple carbon fibre, and it comes in a chameleon gold colour as well as this silver and blue version. So I'm sure there's a colour there that will be of interest to collectors. But for me, this is the most iconic colour. And as I say, if you have a look on Google, you'll find a heap of pictures in this particular spec, the silver with the blue highlights. Now we'll start with the base. It does come on this black leatherette base with the red stitching, and it's got this beautiful Zonda Monza metal cut badge on the front, and there's a little limited edition name plaque on the back. Now this particular model comes in 100 models, and this is actually number 17. So be quick, because I think this particular model will sell out. So if you're interested in this model, definitely grab yourself one. Now, overall, I think the stance of the model is very good, looking at pictures compared to on the internet, and the quality, well, very high quality sealed resin model here. No opening parts. It is a sealed model, but the execution and the details in this model is very, very high indeed. Now, the paint finish is absolutely flawless on this model. There's no imperfections. Application of the silver metallic colour is flawless, as I mentioned, and there's tons of carbon fibre work on this model as well, so it won't disappoint. Now let's start on the front of the model. It does have a full carbon fibre front splitter through here. There's a little bit of ducting underneath the nose panel here. Nice little orange reflectors in here for the turn signals, and great job on the headlights as well. Now there's also carbon fibre around these headlights as per all Zondas, and this particular model has these fantastic carbon louvers over the top of the front guards. Now that's something that's special for the Zonda model. of this Monza, and they look fantastic. We've got these unique little side mirrors, different from the Cinques, because this is based on the C12, one of the earlier Zondas, so different mirrors compared to the Cinques. Nice little metal photo-etched windscreen wiper on here, and this little centre trim is all carbon fibre as well, with a beautiful little photo-etched Pagani logo on there as well. Now, the super clear plastics are used for the front window and the side windows of the model. Real distortion free and nice and clear. You do have the little race windows on the slot on the side with the cutouts. They're done really well. Rear window is nice and clear, and you've got your demister lines on there also. And the roof panel is actually very dark tinted as well. Now if you move to the side, again you'll see the bodywork differences here on these earlier Zondas compared to the Cinques. It's definitely a different opening to the side skirt here. There is photo etched mesh inside the rear of these air inlets, and you've got this blue highlight colour painted in the centre with a little bit of carbon fibre in the front as well. Now you do have a little Pagani logo on the door here. On the road cars, that's actually a turn signal and a badge, but being that this is just a race car, it just has the little Pagani emblem there, which is really cool. So there's a bit more carbon fibre on the side skirts, so the bottom of the side sill is carbon fibre also. And you've got this monstrous big wing on this Monza, so this is finished in the blue as well. It does have carbon fibre end plates, and it does have the little photo etched wing legs underneath also. Now they come out of the existing stems for the winglets usually on the C12 road car, so you can see how they pretty easily adapted the C12 road car into this Monza version. Now it does have a couple of little gurney flaps on the back here as well, and they're finished in gloss carbon fibre also. And you do also have this little air scoop which is finished in blue as well. Now you've also got some race fuel fillers in both sides in these rear quarter windows, so one on that side and we've got one on that side as well. Now the back of the model, they've done a great job on replicating the tail lights. You do have photo etched mesh in the back of the model as well, and you can see a little bit of gold piping in through there as well, which is a nice little touch. And again, great job on the quad exhaust tips coming out of the polished silver housing there as well. Now there is a little air jack system, the little nozzle sticking out the back as well, and you've got your rear diffuser panels here and a little bit of detail underneath the model as well. So overall the exterior of this model is really cool. As I say, the Monza is based on the C12 Zonda, so you can see that the headlights are not joined together like the latter Cinque models. They're separate light pods, and you've got these little turn signals in the front as well. That and the shape of the side skirt opening is different, and obviously there's no clear engine window like the Cinques, being that this is based on the C12. So overall I think the exterior looks fantastic of this model. They've done a great job on these wheels. They're exactly like the real car with a centre lock nut. Good job on the brake rotors, front and back. And you've also got the silver brake calipers in there as well on the front and the rear. So you can see there's a little bit more dish on the rear rims as opposed to the front rims, but that is as per the real car. So yeah, I think the exterior of this model looks fantastic. Absolute must for the Pagani collector. Hopefully we'll get some earlier models of the C12 and even the 7.3 S Zondas and all the way up to the F model Zonda. Still waiting for someone to actually make a decent quality Zonda F model. So Maybe Peako's got one of those in the works, I'm not quite sure. But definitely this Monza is a must for the collection. Now, obviously there's no engine detail to be seen due to the bodywork styling of the C12, but it's got some great detail inside. Even though it's a race car, there's quite a bit of detail. So if we look at the dashboard, the whole dashboard is carbon fibre decal, including the little air vents. The instrument binnacle is carbon fibre, and you've got a silver, not sure whether you're going to be able to see it, just a silver center console in there as well, and a little bit of silver trim there as well. Now this has a pair of blue Peako racing seats in there as well, and it has the matching blue Peako racing harnesses, which is really cool. I haven't seen Peako seats in a race car for a long time, so it's really nice to see that. And it's got a full silver painted roll cage in the model as well. So you can see that through there. You can also see it through the back window with the crossbars. That's really cool. There's a little bit of red coloration in the door trims. You can just see that in between the roll cage door bars. It has a matching blue gear knob. Not sure whether you can see that. And it just has some silver panels on the floor and some silver accelerator and brake pedal as well. So good detail in the steering wheel also, and the instrumentation as well. Not sure whether you can see all that. It is quite hard to film that for these reviews, but overall pretty impressed with the interior. It's all a satin carbon fibre, not a gloss carbon fibre, but all the Zondas are like that. So there is actually carbon fibre running through the centre console as well. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the details, I think, of this Peako Pagani Zonda Monza. As I say, I think they've done a really good job. The model is really well made. I have no defects or imperfections on this model in regards to how it was assembled, or the paint finish as well. I'm definitely really proud to have this one in my Zonda collection. So yeah, as I say, if you're interested in one of these models, links in the description below to Peako models. Go on their website, have a look. They make quite a few different model brands as well, as you will have seen. If you've subscribed to this channel for a while, you will have seen the awesome Apollo IE, which I reviewed. That was a Peako model as well, and definitely worth adding to the collection. So yeah, that's basically going to wrap up today's review of this stunning Pagani Zonda Monza. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. Don't forget to smash that like button. Feel free to share the video, and don't forget to follow me on social media as well. So I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and I also have an eBay store. Now the links to all those 3 pages are on the home page of this YouTube channel. So definitely go and check that out. Give me a follow. And you'll see all the latest updates and models when they arrive before I get a chance to film them here on YouTube. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's review of this Peako Pagani Zonda Monza. Stay tuned for more model reviews. We've got some new BBR models on the way, and another special Davis & Giovanni model as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's review of this awesome new Pagani model by Peako, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video, and thanks for watching Rob's Model Cars.